Hello everybody, and welcome back to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Last time we left off, which was just a few hours ago, Kyoko confirmed to us that she has amnesia. Oh, hi, Junko. Which, long story short, made Byakuya distrust her, and after doing a plan to distract Monokuma so she could sneak into the headmaster's office, we have not seen her for a bit, so that is worrying. So let's hope we find her in the current chapter. Let's fucking go. Leave the area? Yes. We are currently doing some free time, so is Kyoko really gone? So, yeah, I think she is. I don't think there's any finding her. Well, you know what time it is. Time to talk to Hina. Time to comfort the depressed lesbian.
Even if it's hard, you have to endure, endure, endure.
Well...
That's a quote from the famous marathon runner Samuel Wanjiru. Every person's endurance has a limit.
Yeah!
I think we need a change of pace. And when I think change of pace,
You got it!
I can only think 50 laps in the pool.
I changed my pace with Hina in the pool. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Hina a present? Yes, definitely. Let's give her some mineral water.
Thanks, I'm super stoked.
Does that mean she liked that?
Hey Makoto? I'm so tired.
Yeah, you look pretty tired. What happened? Oh, I don't know.
Well...
I woke up earlier than normal this morning, so I decided to do push-up, sit-up, squat, set. End up doing 1,000 of each.
Well, that would explain it.
Tired. So tired. I want something sweet. I want those things you get when you mix flour, sugar, butter, and eggs and deep fry them.
Suna's looking for donuts. Oh, I know. You want some donuts, don't you?
Don't tell anyone, but there's actually a bunch of frozen donuts in the warehouse.
Okay.
Throw those in the microwave for a few seconds and just imagine. Imagine the warm chewiness of that donut. You know what I'm saying, right? You'd eat the crap out of that, right?
You really do love donuts, huh?
Just a second!
Is there anyone who doesn't? Who on earth? No. Who in the whole universe can say they hate donuts?
Ava through fire?
Think about the sensation of biting into a donut. First, the sweetness floods your mouth, then the soft dough cushions you. Next, you get that hint of egg and butter, right? Your whole body just starts to melt. You feel like you're falling into the center of the donut itself. When people talk about the donut effective, that's what they're talking about.
That's absolutely not true.
I can't take it anymore. I'm drooling up the Niagara Falls over here.
Just a second!
Get out of my way, Makoto, or I'm gonna uppercut. or I got an uppercut with your name on it.
I'm not in the way.
Wait for me, god of donuts.
Almost before she was done talking, Hina took off like a bat out of hell. Whenever I'm around her, I feel like I'm soaking in the essence of human vitality. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. I'm literally going to bed and you start streaming. Usually I don't try to stream this late, Mama Shark! This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. Alright. What do I... Okay, map.
A person's ability is measured by the power they display at the point where pressure is applied.
Yeah.
That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima.
Yeah, totally.
I think what he means is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be.
Oh no! After last chapter 2? Ah! Ah, that hurts! Huh. Should I talk to Hina for a while?
You got it.
Not like he's invincible or has a backup for him. Oh no, he has several backups. He has backups on backups.
Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time.
But
Oh, but don't stare, okay?
No. Basic seasoning produced from evaporation of seawater. It's also used as preservative. Does that mean she liked it?
So hungry.
please.
Makoto, help me, I'm hungry.
What am I supposed to do?
I need food, anything. I don't care if it's a stack of paper. I need food. Need food.
Why don't you just eat some more donuts?
Just a
I
second.
can't. That's my secret weapon for emergencies only. If I keep gorging on something with that many calories, I'll get fat in no time.
So even she cares about that kind of thing. Well, she is an athlete.
But
Besides, I don't want anything sugary right now. I want a salty snack.
Like potato chips?
Like ramen.
How is that a snack?
you got it all
Huh?
wrong.
How's it not? Speaking of which, what's your favorite kind of ramen?
Sure you, without no doubt.
You got it.
Ah, good choice. Definitely the most refreshing option.
What about you, Hina? You're worried about calories and all, so...
Okay.
I'm a pork-tastic tonkatsu girl, through and through.
Oh, you do not care about calories at all.
The key element of any tonkatsu ramen is the butter and extra fat.
So you're okay with all that oil?
Talking about it just makes me even hungrier. Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it in the... Maybe it's time. Maybe I can make it to the dining hall.
Are you sure though? I mean, a bowl of ramen has way more calories than a donut.
What
Who
is this?
said stuff like that? Are you a real man or aren't ya? What, are you afraid? Afraid of ramen? You're pathetic, Makoto. I'm ashamed to know you.
Are you still Hina?
Just a second.
Shut up and get out of my way. I'm gonna show you what a real man looks like. Or are you gonna stand in my way and suffer the fist-based consequences?
No, I have no intention of getting in your way.
Okay.
Then don't. If I don't do this now, when am I ever gonna get another chance?
Crying out like a starving raven, Hina ran off at a dangerous clip towards the kitchen. Comes the food, Hina is terrifying. And we've officially got her skill. I learned my lesson and made my way back to my room. I'm getting the chills. I feel kinda dizzy. I can't help it. I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped onto my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not true. I didn't quite pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness, which is all to say, bro looks like he's going through it. I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And from that dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
I understand.
That voice, it's so familiar. It's
I understand.
It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
Hope. This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here. My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh?
Surprise!
Kyoko? What did you say?
What, are you speaking Morse code over here? What the heck? Sleep paralysis
Good
demon.
morning, everyone. Get ready.
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself back up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I caught either, it was also the dream I had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was so desperate to recall it. I scrambled to grab onto fragments of the dream and reel them up from the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand. And then... all of a sudden, I was awake. and there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I felt like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with the fever. I was somewhat far away, watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't really remember what happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. After that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How could I possibly find out either way? I'm the desk drawer in. It's empty. There's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive that I put the knife that I got from Toko in there. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. If that's true, this all makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell is going on? I don't think I'm gonna figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. I can talk to everyone else about it.
Hey, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. Sure as the sky's blue.
Hey, Hannah.
You really had me worried, you know? What happened last night?
Worried.
Cause
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. You were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought you'd maybe been, you know...
The voice you do for Aoi is really nice. Thank you.
I mean, not that I actually... that would actually happen. I mean, nobody here would wanna, you know... So anyway, what were you doing?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why did you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain.
okay.
Let's go meet up with everyone else. Then they can tell you all about it.
So, is everyone waiting somewhere else or something?
That's right.
Oh yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
The whole night?
And lost to rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone.
Okay.
So you just got here in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
The gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night?
Oh, there he is.
Huh? Oh,
This
hey,
is
Makoto.
worse than being late for your wedding. The birth of your son, your own funeral all at once.
What?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal.
You made us stay up all night. While you slept like a baby in your bed?
Just like Hina said, everyone was here besides Kyoko. Then I noticed, they'd form a circle around something. As soon as I saw what that something was... What the? Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread out in front of them were the remains of a Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, That's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger. You say that, but... What is this? What are you guys doing? It looks like it's been professionally dismantled. How's that possible? Tearing apart something like that, isn't it dangerous? Oh hey, a Monokuma bot. All Monokumas are robots. I mean, how do you think there's so many of them? Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you just say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Hey, come on.
Well, I guess I can't. I'll handle this. I guess I can handle this. I'll explain what's going on to Makoto. Because that's how much I like you. Yeah, I found this little fellow laying around. Then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word. You're saying he wasn't moving at all? I waited here until nighttime officially began. But still, Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process.
It was master-stroke of genius. I had to find out what made Monokuma tick.
One thing I discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. Its legs beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest something in something like that anyway? But besides that, what I'm wondering is, why did he stop moving all of a sudden? I thought maybe he malfunctioned. But we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart. So if he didn't break down,
So in other words,
then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility. Something unexpected?
They were probably so scared of Master, they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something?
The Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind? Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. Set to a timer. It plays as necessary.
That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
hey,
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation.
I know.
I just found something. I just found something. What is it? It's a. It's a what? A bomb. There's one installed inside every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. A bomb.
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that. It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements, and I'm sure it will go off. Motion sensor? You serious? I'm starting to get all shaky.
Just a second.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't ya?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're not fine. You're nervously laughing.
Oh, I probably should have mentioned the motion sensor is off right now. Jeez, don't scare me like that, man.
Ah.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on! The century's just getting started. Don't call the race already.
Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it is not gonna do anyone any good.
Oh yeah, good call.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything is good, everyone. Here, put the bomb down. Oh, but that wasn't my main concern at that point. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma's remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden. Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been when I thought about it? I couldn't help but think back to the night before. Being attacked by that masked figure.
Just a second.
Hey, Makoto?
Huh?
Hey.
Don't us. Did you hear a thing we just said? Huh?
So that's a no. What are you, some brain-dead farm animal?
Sorry.
We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now?
And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear
To
now.
try and cover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to go back to the headmaster's room. We're going to break into the headmaster's room. Really?
Naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance, wouldn't you agree? But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
What?
if you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself.
Or go live in a chicken coop while the other chickens... you can be number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle. A fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't wanna have to kill each other or anyone else. But we have a chance now.
Come on.
So what are you going to do? Are you going to run away, or are you going to fight? You're right. I'll go with you.
It's all clear.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves.
I'll follow you anywhere, Master, to the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man, and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We each found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school. It's locked, as expected. So, what are you gonna do?
What?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges.
Wait, but the rules say...
We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were all in
So,
there,
in other words...
then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey.
Okay, sure, bud.
What?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed to this, and this is what we have to do, so we have to do it.
So beautiful.
I mean,
We're serious?
what the heck?
We don't have any choice, we're desperate.
Okay.
Let's do this, let's rip the door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy.
Hmm.
Then we'll need something sturdy of our own. Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so
Oh
good.
yeah, the pickaxe!
I see.
Interesting. That very well could be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when I left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
What?
That's straight up unreasonable!
By myself?
Naturally.
Surely you don't... You like to have your me time once in a while, right?
Well, if it's me and you time, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took for you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness.
Unacceptable!
That Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
Serious though. Are we just gonna knock this door down? No problem solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man. Damn. I like this new Byakuya. He's cool. Man's talking like a natural born leader. Finally, he actually started learning some shit. He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, then we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenges in front of us.
Um.
Maybe, but I'm like, still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm all Flubus, no. I'm totally Flapstaff.
Flaps up.
No, whoa, 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 whoa. Gross, where'd that come from? Wait, just like Jill? Where do you come from?
You called for me and so I appear.
Hello, hello. It's the wondrous murderous fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it?
I was supposed to pick an axe?
No, you seeping imbecile, the pickaxe.
Sleeping imbecile? Oh, you woo me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids. That's what you need. Gryffindor Memory Factory. I think we've already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate.
Yes, yes.
Ah, the light bulb just went on.
I see.
That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get a pickaxe. Alright, we solved that mystery. That means there's one more mystery left.
One more mystery?
Yep, now we need to figure out the identity of Object X.
So,
Now what are you talking about?
Do you already forget what we were talking about? You're like missing out on life.
you've gotta be kidding.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What did you find?
A corpse. Do you hear me? I said a corpse.
Corpse?
Yep.
That's right, I found a corpse in the garden.
Corpse in the garden?
What did you
Well
say?
then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look at.
Come on.
We're going to the garden. Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... No, it ain't Kyoko! At least we don't... I saw someone laying on the ground, a mask covering their face. And there was a knife. Buried in their stomach, up to the hilt. What the?
Are they really dead?
For sure, but... Who is it? Chapter 5. 100-mile dash, pain of a junk food junkie, deadly life. Just to make things clear. Last night I was attacked by someone wearing a mask. And whoever that was, now they're... I don't know why, but they're laying dead in front of me?
I told ya! There's a corpse hanging out of here.
No way.
Are they really dead? Is this really a dead body?
What?
You need to begin looking around right away. However, be ever so careful. There's no telling what you might find. I need to find out who this actually is. There's no way to tell with the mask covering their face like that. And the white coat they're wearing makes it impossible to tell anything about the body itself. The victim is a total mystery. But one thing I do know is that whoever this is, they attacked me last night in my room. But why? How did they wind up dead here? Their heart isn't beating. They're not breathing. All signs of life have come to a complete stop. Thanks to that knife that's been driven in their stomach, their clothes are stained bright red. Don't you mean bright pink? Makoto, we are not discussing the colors of our world right now. Can you shut up? Sorry. It appears the bleeding has stopped, but the blood that's there is still wet. Be careful you don't touch it and get some on you. How can you be so calm in a time like this? Who is it? Their face and body have all been hidden, so I don't have a clue.
I'm pretty sure it's a girl at least.
How can you tell?
Well, I think that I can see the outline of her chest. Just the general shape of the body. Yeah, the more I look at it, I'm sure it's a girl.
Really? Who could it be?
Okay then! Let's just tear the mask clean up.
Come on.
Wait, Don't! By the time he called out, it was already too late. Kyoko's hand shot out towards the mask, and the next instant, there was a blinding light and a deafening roar. The body blew up. It blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up, it blew up. Kaboom. My vision started to darken. I prepared to pass out. Rip Toko. Toko appears to be dead. But then...
Come on.
Hurry up, put out the fire. As my consciousness attempted to float away, that voice reached up and pulled it back down to earth. Someone pressed something into my hands. It was a bucket of water. Come on, dump the water onto it. Okay. The upper half of the body was lit on fire. I took aim and tossed the water as hard as I could. Thankfully, that was enough to put out the fire. It died down, leaving behind only the unpleasant smell of burning. I guess that took care of it. Well, what the hell, man?
It exploded?
What did
I had
you
a
say?
bad feeling about this body, but I never imagined it would explode. And now the body.
What?
It's burned to a crisp! That's beyond well done, man.
Don't compare it to a steak. I'll never be able to eat steak again.
Now that this body's charred, I really have no idea. How are we gonna find out who it was? Who isn't here right now? Huh?
What?
If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who must be. Yeah, we just found this body with a mask on it. We don't know exactly who it was. And when we took off the mask, it blew up. There was a bomb on it. Tactical nuke incoming. Also, hi, Connie. Toko is no longer with us. About that. If we consider who's not here, that will quickly narrow down who must be.
There's only one person missing.
It's Kyoko. Kyoko? That dead body. It's Kyoko? No, that can't be right. Calm down, I didn't say it was Kyoko. But I mean, who else? There is one other person.
In other words,
The mastermind.
What?
The mastermind? Come on, there's no way. The mastermind got charbroiled? Get serious. I agree. Normally this idea wouldn't be worth considering. But I have a reason to believe it may be true. The mastermind being dead would explain the other matter, wouldn't it? Monokuma can hardly move around if its master is dead, right? But the corpse is a girl, right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, remember what Alter Ego said?
So that person may very well be the mastermind who planned out all of this. And according to files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now.
What the heck?
You said the mastermind is some middle-aged dude, right? Which the corpse obviously isn't. That could mean the mastermind isn't the headmaster. Is it the teenage girl Kyoko told me about? The ultimate despair? Huh? Mukuro Saba, the 16th student at Hope's Peak.
what?
What are you talking about? The other day, Kyoko confided in me. She said that there was a 16th student here at the school.
What?
I think you'd better tell us everything you know. Well, all Kyoko told me was
Mukuro
Kusaba, the 16th student lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her. Add that to the list. Hey, any of the people above the age of 21 in chat, drinking game. Every time they say Mukuro Kusaba, take a shot. They'll be dead in 10 seconds. It's not like Kyoko thinks Mukuro Ikusaba is the mastermind.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind. I'm sure of that.
What?
No proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
What's the number now? I mean, for a second there, it was back up to 7. Now it's back down to 6. And if Kyoko is dead, then it's down to 5.
I see.
There's another student here, and it's female. That would match the body's characteristics.
So,
The phrase ultimate despair, it sounds super mastermindy, doesn't it?
Could it be?
Okay, so the mastermind is this girl Mukbro, and she's a student here, and she's the ultimate despair. And if she's been hiding here in the same school, like some teenage Bigfoot, how'd she wind up burnt to a crisp?
What the heck?
None of this makes any sense. To just suddenly show up and then die? I think we'd better take a closer look at the body. There may very well be some clues to help us figure out exactly who it is.
Hey, wait.
What?
What?
Aren't we forgetting something? You know, Toko?
Oh yeah, she totally got blown up, huh? Forget about her. I'm sure the explosion vaporized her. Yeah. Yep. She somehow survived that. Don't ask me how. She got a free lobotomy.
Oh, she survived.
Oh. She survived.
What happened, Master?
Stop talking.
You declared the whole world to hear that you would never again inhale a single molecule of oxygen.
Oh, then no mind breathing in carbon dioxide you inhale. That's enough for me to live.
What the heck?
This is the strangest back and forth I've ever seen. Stop! I now have to focus on the body. I should take a close look at the body one more time.
so,
Watch yourself, Makoto. She may be dead, but she's still a girl.
Don't worry, I don't plan on touching the body all that much. I'm not Kyoko, after all. Hold on, there's something on the ground here. There's something next to the body. It's a key? Is this what Kyoko took from Monokuma?
So,
It's still this. Key? Looking at it, I can tell there's... No, okay. That's right, the key she stole was shaped like Monokuma. This isn't anything like that. And this key is...
What?
What is it? Did you find something? Chat broke for me? How did chat break for you? What is it? Did you find something? Yeah, this was on the ground near the body. I've never seen this key before. What could it possibly go to? So even you don't know? Makoto, I'm gonna give you a very important task. Huh?
I see.
That key may have given you access to certain areas we thought were locked. You mean,
So, in other words,
the biolab, the data center, the headmaster's room, and the dorm rooms on the second floor. It is in your hands. So now I'm your errand boy. Let's check out the biolab first. Biolab was definitely locked before. Okay, let's give it a shot. Found in the garden with the keyhole. The key isn't even close to fitting. which means the key doesn't go to this room. Sorry to hear that, Azrael. In a center? Probably. Okay, let's give it a shot. Alright, so the keyhole. It fits! And this is the key to the data center. I managed to unlock the data center! I guess all that running around paid off. I have to go tell everyone else. Amelia headed back to the garden. So you're back, how did it go? I found out which room this key goes to. It's the data center, down at the 4th floor. Then we can get in the data center now?
I see.
Interesting. But why did the deceased have that key on them? I suppose we'll just have to go to the data center and find out. Yeah, I think you're right. Here we are. Looks like the door is still unlocked.
Hey, so when you open the door, there's not gonna be another huge kaboom like before, right?
You're asking that question now? We already know that she stole the headmaster's key. Well, no. She got into the headmaster's room because the door was broken by Sakura. Don't worry, we have Makoto. You smug little bastard. Byakuya. Makoto's the most useful guy around. Also, they don't need the pickaxe anymore because now all of a sudden, the headmaster's room isn't top priority right now. What?
In other words,
It's in your hands. Again? It means I trust you. That's an absolute lie. I'm just being used. I reached out and put my hand to the door. I closed my eyes and tried to clear my mind. With a silent prayer, I opened the door. Nothing happened. After making sure I was still alive, I slowly opened my eyes. Word the room was strange. I mean, all the rooms up till now were strange, but this room had a special kind of strangeness. It wasn't surface fear like the rest of the school. Here, the fear was lurking beneath the surface. The room was filled with that kind of dread. What? Hey, that's... Here extended a trembling hand and pointed. Look at those monitors on the wall. Look what they're showing. Each monitor displayed a different section of the school. The dorms, the classrooms, every part of the school was covered. Oh, we found a mysterious body with a mask on it. We took out the mask, it went kaboom. So now the body is charred and we don't exactly know who it is. It could either be Kyoko or Mukuri Kisaba, the 16th student, lying somewhere hidden in the school, the one they got called the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. But long story short, yeah. And now we got into the data center because we found a key on the body. Togo tanked a point-blank explosion. Yep. Every part of the school is covered. This is...
what?
It's a direct feed from every single surveillance camera. All the cameras in the school feed back to this room, and they're displayed on these monitors.
So that's
So
it.
the sole purpose of this room is to watch us. To watch us?
And this room is...
It's all clear.
The Mastermind's private room, without a doubt. Mastermind's room? I guess that makes sense. So the Mastermind was here. Watching us. Then I think this settles it.
Huh?
The body in the garden. And they had the key to this room, it can only mean one thing. That was the body of Mukuro Ikusaba, and she was the mastermind.
The mastermind is dead? Like, really, really dead?
It would seem so. Serious?
It's too bad they had to go and die before Master could kill them himself.
Mastermind is dead? Could that really be true? Does that mean it's all over? Because I mean, the body... Whatever happened, they obviously didn't die in a natural death. So who was it? But if the mastermind's really dead, that means we can finally get the hell out of this hellhole.
How about that?
We gotta hurry up and find the exit, come on!
That's enough.
No, we have to check this area thoroughly first. Huh? But what about the exit? The mastermind is truly dead. We can leave whenever we decide to. But right now, we need to find out why the mastermind has set up this life or death game in the first place. And I'm bothered by the fact that the mastermind was obviously murdered. What? Murdered? So you think so too, huh?
Naturally.
The state of her corpse makes it plain as day. There's absolutely no doubt. The mastermind was murdered.
But
Why has it gotta be that way? I mean, who could have even done it?
Such.
That's
ignorance.
exactly why I said we need to investigate the purpose and identity of the mastermind.
Now, do you understand, you useless insect? You're banned from talking to the Master ever again.
The mastermind's purpose and why they were killed. This room may very well hold all the answer to those questions. After all, the mastermind must have spent who knows how much time here. Okay then, let's begin our search. It's time to uncover the identity of the mastermind. The store is kind of creepy. It's got a picture of Monokuma on it. What could be inside? No luck.
Door's locked, huh? What if you use that key, the key that opened this room?
Let's give it a try, just in case. Nope, no good. Won't even fit into the keyhole.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, don't worry about it. Everything's gonna be fine. Mastermind's dead, right? So nothing's gonna happen to us.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Can't stop thinking about that door with Monokuma's picture on it. Worrying about it isn't do me any good. And he's right, the mastermind's gone, so there's nothing to be afraid of anymore.
As long as I have this.
Nope. Why was the mastermind murdered? Figure that out. There's nothing showing up on this one. Hey, look, next to that TV. Is that a TV antenna?
how about that?
It is! It's like the one my grandma uses. It's only one of those high-def antennas. Wait, so if we hook up that antenna, we can watch TV?
Huh? Kids won't say TV.
You know?
Well, Saturday morning Hina's here.
Are you talking about me?
Okay.
Anyway, if we can watch TV, let's do it. Come on.
You know?
Ah, you're all starved for info from the outside world, huh? Alright, let me work my magic, and you'll be quantum leading your way to TV land before you know it. I mean, I get the reference, but what's he talking about? I think I know what you're trying to say, but I have...
Jeez, I can't believe how many monitors there are. My eyes are flickering as fast as they are.
Nope. So, you think you can fix the TV?
You know?
Just a little longer. What do you want to watch? What? Do you really want to watch the TV that bad? Low Saturday morning kid here. There's a bunch of computers all lined up. If it weren't for the fact that I hate Ultra Despair Girls for a multitude of reasons, yet I still love Toku's development in it, I would honestly play it on stream just to show you guys how much she develops in that game. Because you see, she goes from being a weird Tumblr user to lesbian. She isn't even as obsessed with Byakuya as she is in this game in Ultra Despair Girls. Plus, she got rid of the braids, which honestly, big upgrade. Oh, let me just show you guys what she looks like in Ultra Despair Girls, because honestly, I love her design a lot more in that game than I like it in this game. Hold on. Image, add source, add. This is how different she looks in that game. I mean, she doesn't look all that different, but you can see the difference, right? Upgrade indeed. Mm-hmm. But to be fair, the character who most people ship her with, that she is lesbian with, it's Makoto's sister. Is that woman who jumped on the screen pointing at us? That was future Toko. They look like high-performance PCs. Nothing like the ancient laptop Ultra Ego was installed on. They're all on, but they seem to be locked.
So, what? You can't do anything? Just use your fighting spirit to force your way. Just use your fighting spirit to force your way in.
Huh?
What century are you from?
The mastermind must have been using these to monitor the network. An Ultra Ego. Who? Yeah. The girl that, people ship Toko with the most is Makoto's sister.
Hey, Makoto, would you still like me as your sister if I dated a woman?
I love you no matter what. You're my sister. I love you a lot. I would never discriminate.
Okay, so this is my girlfriend, Toko.
Oh, hell no. Oh, fucking hell no. Nah. Nah, I forbid you from dating this one. You just said you supported me. This one is the exception. Maybe we'll write about that.
What?
There's no point in thinking about it now. You're right.
You know?
Oh. 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 Ah. Did being lesbians fix her? Kinda. Sorta. She's a lot less perverted. That's for sure. Also, fun fact about Ultra Despair Girls, you can actually play as Genocide Jack. And it becomes less, and after that, it becomes less of a third-person shooter and more of a hack and slash. What's wrong? Good news for all of you. Saturday morning kitties out there. I think we got the TV. I think I got the TV working.
Really?
Now all we gotta do is switch it on.
What?
And do it. Freaking idiot mastermind. All you guys have to cut free from your regrets in the outside world. And they were sitting here watching TV the whole time. They really thought they could get away with it.
Huh? This is... It's a feed coming from the surveillance camera monitoring this room, isn't it?
What the heck?
Huh? That's weird.
Come on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Huh?
That's really weird.
You're weird. Weird in every way possible. Not just weird, super weird.
But
But this TV isn't hooked up to anything but the antenna. So, how's it showing the camera feed?
Well,
Did you try changing the channel?
Oh, good idea. Let's give that a try. Here went through each channel one by one. But every channel, it was just us. There's a live feed of us standing there in the data center.
what the heck?
Is it broken or something?
Could it be?
No, there must be some kind of trick to it. Some weird setup.
A trick? What kind of trick?
Actually,
I'm not sure, but...
Huh? Huh?
huh?
What? Huh?
what?
Get away, you frickin' bastards!
Not Akuma?
Oh, you're supposed to be dead. Me? Dead? Don't be stupid.
Hey, you're acting kind of strange. Something seems different.
Of course I'm different. Evolution is perfectly natural. After all, I've been hibernating for 2 years already.
Not even, it's been like how day at most.
How are you alive again? Oh yeah, that's it. That's the look in your faces. The look in your faces right now is so sublime. That's what I wanted to see the moment you went from hope to despair.
Don't tell me you pretended to be dead all for this moment.
Why would a bear pretend to be dead? You're the ones who should pretend to be dead when you see a bear. I mean, that's totally laughable. It makes me laugh. I'm gonna laugh right now. Ah!
Well now.
I don't, that was, currently we have the freaking Scooby-Doo gang. Byakuya is, Byakuya is Fred. Velma, Toko is Velma. Asahina is, I'm not Velma. Daphne. Obviously, Yasuhiro is Shaggy. And then we have Mikoto, who's now our resident Scooby.
And that's that. Well, it's almost time to cut off your past, so full of hope, and begin to despair at the future ahead of you. want you to... I want to all have way more... I want you to all have way more fun with this killing game. Are you serious? You have to keep going?
No! We're supposed to get out of here!
Get out of here? Are you still obsessed with getting out of here? How do you not get it? There is no getting out of here. And besides,
Yep.
this life isn't all bad, you know? I mean, there's stuff you won't like about the life no matter where you are. Are you serious? This place is the worst. If it's the worst, does that mean that you're in despair?
Well now.
Oh, I'm pooped from all that laughing. I guess I just have to get to the point now.
Point?
Hey.
You guys really struck gold when you found that TV. Yes, indeed, that TV is a central part of your school life here.
What? I knew you were hiding a secret of some kind.
What the heck?
When I connect the antenna, why is it just showing the surveillance feed?
Look how attentive they are now. Hold on, I'm gonna give you a blood-gushing secret to tell you, and I'm gonna let you in on a blood-gushing secret and tell you about it. That TV is absolutely ratted out, displaying the signal coming in on the antenna.
Huh?
But what does that mean? It's displaying the signal, but it's just us standing here. Ah, you're so stupid. Don't you get it? Fine, I'll just tell you. This is Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV.
What?
Extreme!
The Killing Game is being broadcast live to the entire world. It's the most popular thing on TV. Well, kind of the only thing.
Doesn't matter how many times he says it, I don't know what it's supposed to mean. I had marriage on my mind. Sorry, dude, but even when she was live, she was already taken. Let the record show I predicted that. I mean, even if I understand the words, I'm not sure I understand the deeper meaning.
What? Broadcast live to the entire world? What kind of bad joke is this?
That's...
It can't be. Have they taken over the airwaves somehow?
Oh,
Have they taken over the airwaves somehow? The camera feed is being broadcast? No way, that's impossible.
Phew. That kind of overconfidence is a major weakness in your crisis management system, you know that? All you need is just one weird trick that I found. Hijacking the airwaves is easy mode.
Are you being serious right now?
Of course.
I heard a kind of creaking, a sound coming from my own mind, like a boat tossed into the ocean. Mine had begun to creak and groan.
Hey,
Everything has a meaning, you know. All those hints I gave you, all those tantalizing tidbits about the school's mysteries. Even me luring you here right now. Why would I do any of that without a reason? It is all for my captive audience, to show them true despair like they've never seen before. I became the director of despair-based production. This is the ultimate reality show, the best despair entertainment.
what are you saying?
You're lying. If this was on TV, the police and everyone else would be going crazy.
Yeah, there's no way they wouldn't have tried to come to rescue us.
Actually,
What if they already did?
yes,
But then
indeed.
again, it's not really any of their business, right? Sure, people might come and yell at their TV and try to warn you, but who actually would come here to help? Don't you think that's possible? I don't really know personally, though, so whatever.
this can't be.
But to take control of all communications like that, you need an astronomical amount of resources.
Yep, so how could things have come this far? Well, that's a secret. There's something you all need to remember first, okay?
What?
Of course.
Yeah, duh. There's the little business of.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the
Yep,
class
we're having
trial
the
will
a class
begin.
trial for the mystery body. Huh?
Last trial? Do you mean?
It's the
I'll leave the next Monokuma file right here. Everyone give it all you got, okay? Okay, things are gonna get pretty crazy here from here on out. You're in for one heck of a ride.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
And then, he was gone. Reality was incomprehensible. The truth, hopelessly out of reach. All we were left with was despair. We stood there for who knows how long, frozen in place. I couldn't think. It took everything I had just to keep myself standing upright. I don't understand any of this. What's despair entertainment, and how is he still alive?
I'm sick of this.
That finally we get out of here. Plus, what did he say about a class trial?
Stop talking.
Well, that part's obvious. The class trial is the class trial. What it means is that, at this point, we have to figure out who the culprit is. Figure out who killed Kyoko. What?
What the heck?
What are you talking about? I thought Mukuro Yusaba was the one who died. The victim was female, right? Kyoko certainly fulfills that condition. And if Monokuma is still alive and active, that means the mastermind Mukuro Yusaba isn't dead. So naturally that body can't belong to her, so it must be Kyoko. There's no other possibility. Body's Kyoko's? Kyoko's been murdered? No, that's not possible. Because I don't know anything about her yet. I don't even know who she really is. To have it end like this. I don't believe it. I refuse to believe it.
Quiet.
Whether you believe it or not doesn't matter. The truth is the truth. If you refuse to believe it, it's your responsibility to uncover the truth for yourself. Yourself? Anyway, we better begin.
But
if we're gonna have a class trial, that means the killer.
That's right.
Correct. It must be someone participating in our school life. Wait, so you're saying one of us killed Kyoko? Well, that's not precisely what I'm saying, no. But you just said it.
Stop talking.
I don't have time to explain it right now. There's a veritable amount of issues I need to confirm first. So I'm going to begin my search. If you value your lives, you'll put everything you have into this. That is how this game works, after all. Well, better start by checking out the Monokuma file. Due to the explosion, the victim's identity is unknown. They were, however, dead before the blast. The victim had been stabbed a single time with the knife, which went completely through the body. It had also been struck in the head with an object about as thick as a metal pipe. The body was covered in other wounds. These were at least several days old. So even the Monokuma file doesn't tell us who the victim actually was. The unidentified body. Could it really be Kyoko? Or... I have no choice. I have to investigate. I have to uncover the truth for myself, no matter what. I have to find out what happened, or we're all dead. I need to go back to the scene of the crime. Back to the garden. Okay, I'm gonna get a quick snack real quick. Eat a flower, it's got protein. Probably poisonous. Okay, time to get started. I need to check anywhere that may be important from one end to the other. I just need to do what I always do. I check the body more thoroughly. Maybe I'll find out for sure if it's Kyoko or not. Huh? There's something weird about the body's fingernails. Oh, these are fake nails. They're really long. They seem like they get in the way of normal activity. Fake nails have been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's also something on the back of her right hand. Is this a tattoo? It got burned, so I can't make the whole thing out, but it looks like a picture of a dog or something. I've never seen anything like it before. May I remind you that Coco always wore gloves. The white jacket the victim was wearing got totally burned up. There's only one little piece left. The lower half of the body didn't get wet at all. The body blew up, the top half got set on fire, so I dumped a bucket of water on it. Which explains why the bottom half isn't wet. There's nothing strange about that, right? The upper half of the body it's totally blackened, and also the top half of the body is wet. Since I only threw water on the top part, could have always warmed the nails and simply put them on before the expiration. Yeah, but Kyoko just doesn't seem like the type to wear stuff like that. She was not the typical Yas Queen Fabulous type girl. Plus, she's always wearing gloves. Do I need to remind you, in the scene that I only got to see, because I did not want to show it on stream, she was literally wearing them in the bathhouse. What kind of psychopath wears gloves in a bathhouse? Can't believe that scene is coming in handy now. Get it? Handy? In other words, there's nothing strange about the top half being wet. There isn't, right? Exploded body analysis has been added to the truth bullet section of the handbook. Step away from the dead body. This looks like fragments of something. They're burnt, so I can't be sure, but I have a feeling I've seen something like it before. But where? Wait, was it there? I have to double check that later. Fragments near the dead body. There's a knife laying on the ground. Is this? It must be the knife that was stuck in the dead body before it exploded. The force of the explosion must have thrown it over here. The Monokuma file said the knife went all the way through the body from front to back. Does that mean that this knife was what caused the fatal injury? Either way, this knife, it looks really familiar. Wait, is that... That's it! It's the knife that person was holding. This is getting really weird. There are just too many strange coincidences. We're attacking that night and took the knife and tried to attack me. And that same knife was used to stab that masked attacker we found here. But the knife, we don't need it. We don't get a sword until the next game. So maybe this masked person got stabbed because when they attacked, I was in kind of a trance. Maybe I reacted by grabbing the knife? And maybe then I... This really is Kyoko. I mean, Kyoko is the one that attacked me. But why the mask? I don't know. I don't remember anything clearly from last night. No, it can't be. There's no way.
So, who does this body belong to? Oh, it is. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to faint anymore. Listen, Makoto. Do you remember how the body looked, you know, before it blew up?
If I remember right, it was wearing some kind of mask and a big white coat. There was a knife sticking out of the stomach, and the area around it was stained with blood. Apparently, take a look at this body, chat. What do you notice? The shoes are also incompatible with Kyoko. Boots. I want you to keep... I need you to hold on to that thought. The blood on the body was still wet. Yuka said not to touch it to avoid getting bloody, but for how much blood there was in the body, I didn't see any on the ground around it.
Okay.
Well, thanks. That was a big help. Now you explain it, I totally remember how it looked.
Well, having to talk about it like that helped me remember a lot better, too. Body before explosion has been added to your handbook. I remember there were some chickens in the chicken coop. There's a missing one. I count 4 chickens. Huh? 4.
Yo!
What's going on, Makoto? Oh, I'm glad you're here. Listen, do you remember how many chickens there were in here? Of course, there were precisely 5. Yeah, right? Huh? What's wrong? There's only 4 chickens here now. We're 1 short. Huh? It's so weird. I wonder when it disappeared.
But...
It was down here just before nighttime last night. There were definitely 5 chickens then. What are we gonna do? Going from 5 to 4 is gonna have an impact on the structure of the whole world.
Conspiracy!
It's like a jigsaw puzzle. If even a single piece disappears, the entire world will remain unfinished. I did my best to ignore Hero and focus on the problem at hand. Why did one of the chickens disappear? Would it be related to the case? Chicken coop chickens has been added to the true fault section of your... Just to be sure, I should take a look around the tool shed. This room is dusty and disorganized. In other words, a pretty stereotypical tool shed. Is this a tarp? Wait, was the tarp here before? Should probably look into that. It could be related to the case. The top is wet and covered in mud and grime, but the underside is totally clean and completely dry. Once the tarp is wet and dirty, something about that bothers me. It's the one thing here that concerns me. It's 11 o'clock right now. Okay, and?
For serious?
Oh, well, I was just thinking about that when we first found the body. The body was found, huh? I should look back at what I did this morning to remember when that was. One Kuma announcement woke me up and okay. Yeah. Right. What time was it then? Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well,
when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock, so probably 9 on the dot now.
That's right. It had been around 9 o'clock.
You know?
Ah, now that you mention it, I think you're right. So I think we can just say... I think we can say for sure that the body was found around 9 a.m. Okay, my job's done. That's a pretty small job. time, Kodo. I wanted to talk to you. What do you want to talk about?
So, in other words,
I'd like to hear your alibi. Alibi.
in other words,
Correct. I'd love to hear what you were after. Where you were after nighttime began last night. Well, I was sick, so I was asleep all night. But why are you asking that now? And what's nighttime got to do with this?
naturally.
It's obvious the murder took place after nighttime. You know that for sure. Because just after nighttime began, I came to the garden. I was going to look around for everyone, so I could tell them about Monokuma. He's been spending most of his time in the garden the last few days, so I figured he'd be here. I confirmed that when I was right, there was no body here.
In other words,
So the murder could have only taken place at some point during the nighttime, after I left the garden. However, Toko, Hiro, Hina, and I were in the gym together the entire night last night. What? Once I found Hiro in the garden, we immediately went to Toko and Hina's rooms to get them. At that point, we all went to the gym and began dismantling Monokuma. As a precaution, we made sure not to go anywhere alone. We even went to the bathroom in pairs. In other words, all four of us have airtight alibis. The only ones who don't have alibis are me and Kyoko.
that's right.
If the victim really is Kyoko, then I'm the only one without an alibi. Also, when we go to get Hina and when we went to go get Hina and Toko, we stopped by your room as well.
What?
But you never came to the door. So where precisely were you? I'm telling the truth. I was in my room, but dead asleep. I had a fever, so that's hardly an alibi. I know. So what now? You seem to be quite at a disadvantage here. I'm the only one with an alibi. That's really bad, isn't it? This is the panel that controls the sprinklers. They said to turn on at 7:30 every morning, and Monokuma said the time positively couldn't be changed. Huh? Hold on. So the sprinklers turn on at 7:30 each morning, right? Then if the body were here before then, the sprinklers would have gone in wet. Which would mean the murder must have taken place. I think I've checked everything I need in this area, but I'm not done yet. There are other areas I need to check. Specifically the fragment I found before. There's somewhere I need to go to confirm my suspicions. And I still need to find out more about Kyoko. Is that corpse really Kyoko? And if that's true... was that also Kyoko who attacked me last night? Now I can find out more about her. Maybe I can answer that question. Kyoko was never the kind of person and to talk about herself all that much. Maybe I can get into a room. I'll be able to find out more. The key to a room.
It's all clear
I
now.
will simply limit your... Okay. So we can just... I don't have a choice. I'll have to see if he'll let me borrow her room key. Hey, Byakuya? If you do come up with an alibi, I'd be happy to hear it later, at the class trial. No, it's not about that. You have the key to Yoko's room, right? I was hoping I could borrow it. I'm afraid I can't take that risk. You are the prime suspect, after all. How are you? I'm doing alright, Miss Incognita.
What?
Of course, if I were to go with you, that would be a different story. Then will you go with me? Sorry, I have my own agenda to take care of. Find me again later and we'll see.
Goodbye.
Depending on my mood, I may go with you, or I may not. Come back later, huh? Okay, then in the meantime, I should look around everywhere else. Maybe we can check that one area. I'm Monokuma's laying dismantleable floor, but I figured it wouldn't be here.
You know?
I just found something. What is it? It's what? A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure. What? Bomb? What even was that voice? I'm getting tired. Bomb? The bomb went missing. There's no doubt about it. The fragments I found in the garden. Fragments near the dead body has been updated. Okay, I've checked everything else I can think of. All that's left now is Kyoko's room. I should head back to the garden and ask Byakuya. You think you can go soon, Byakuya?
Let's go.
You wanted to check out Kyoko's room, right? Very well, let's go. Wait for me! Byakuya walked off without a second glance, and I hurried after him on our way to the dorms. Well then, here we go. Byakuya took out the key and slid in the keyhole, and then... and it's open. Looks like a thanks. So this is Kyoko's room. There's something on the table. It's a woodblock decoration.
What?
What's that? What purpose does it serve? I think it's probably a key. Lockers at those really traditional public bathhouses use them for their lockers. I wouldn't know. I've never gone to a public bathhouse. That doesn't really surprise me. It's hard to imagine Byakuya doing something like that.
It's certainly possible.
But if it is a key, I think I might know what it unlocks. Really? What? Unless I'm mistaken, I'm pretty sure I saw something in the dojo that this might go to. The dojo? Here's her bed. Don't see anything interesting here, at least not as far as the case is concerned. There's the bathroom. She might have certain articles hanging out to dry. I better not look at inside. Listen.
What?
Oh, I know. Earlier, Kyoko gave me something. Oh, what's this?
It's true.
Consider it's a symbol of my determination. Don't open it. Yeah, only open it if something ever happens to me.
I'm sure I have it in here somewhere. Found it! What's in the envelope? Kyoko gave it to me. She said if something ever happened, I should open it.
Interesting.
Well, something has clearly happened, so open it. Okay. Open the envelope and look inside. There's a single piece of paper. Under the sheets.
What?
That's all that was in there? Yeah, it looks like it. Under the sheets. What could it be? What? Could something be hidden on the bed sheets? Part of me didn't expect to find anything, but as I looked at the sheets... What's this? I found a crumpled up piece of paper. Class 78 Student Registry, Mukuro Ikusaba.
I see.
It appears to be Mukuro Ikusaba's profile. Yeah, looks like it. That's probably the other thing Kyoko stole when she snuck into the headmaster's room along with the key.
God, you're so annoying. Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key and boop! That's it.
This must be the blank that Monokuma was talking about. Kyoko said death was, without meaning, was unappealing. And this is what she left behind? I don't have time for your sentimental indulgences. Hurry up and finish your search. Okay. Made an effort to pull myself together, then looked down at the profile sheet. Name Mukuro Ikusaba, sex female, the ultimate soldier. Although small for her age, she was a military specialist trained in every weapon type imaginable. She showed an interest in the military from childhood, and soon she found herself completely absorbed in it. In elementary school, she won the survival game tournament and began writing for military magazines. Just before entering middle school, while her family were on a vacation in Europe, she disappeared. The story of the young Japanese girl being kidnapped quickly took over Japanese media outlets. An intense international investigation turned up no information, and she was never found. However, she reappeared in Japan 3 years later, alone and completely unannounced. She revealed that she had joined the mercenary group known as Fenrir for those 3 years. She insisted that she hadn't been kidnapped, that she'd received battle training of her own volition. However, she revealed why she decided to turn from home when she did. Mukuro's profile has been added to the True Blood section of your handbook. The Ultimate Soldier, a mercenary group. This doesn't feel real. The world I grew up in, it's like a completely different dimension. It's like one's nonfiction, the other's sci-fi. There's no way I could even compare the two. That's how different this is. That's how I saw things, as just an ordinary person, but then...
I see.
I never imagined I'd hear the name Fenrir in a place like this. Huh? You recognize it?
Naturally.
The Fenrir Mercenary Groups is a collection of battle-crazed warmongers. But they do have their uses, and they always get the job done. That's worth remembering. It's all part of a world totally removed from the one I live in. I have to say, I'm intrigued. Every rumor I've heard says that Fenrir has already...
Found it.
Well, I feel like our hero is becoming a bit player, and a bit player is becoming our hero.
It's you!
What?
Huh? What have you got in your pretty little hand there?
What?
Uh-oh, you found her profile.
So what if we did?
Hey.
Don't freak out on me. I'm
Come
not
on
gonna hold it against you or
now.
anything. And in this case, if you're wondering, I don't hold it against Kyoko either, even though she stole it and hid it. After all, there's no rule against stealing, is there? But who I can't forgive is Miss Ogami, who broke the rules and busted into the headmaster's room. Maybe I'll drag her corpse out of here and slice it up and devour it. Bears are omnivorous, you know.
What?
Once again, still better than the fan-made concept I made for her corpse desecration punishment. If he actually did go through with that. Are rule violations really so unforgivable? You're quite adamant about those regulations of yours.
Of course I am. A proper school life is built on the dedication to organization and order. Which is why even I, as the ultimate headmaster, have to follow regulations myself.
Oh, so you're saying you have to follow your own rules as well.
Of course.
Absolutely! I can't have you complaining about how unfair it all is, now can I? In fact, on the subject of fairness, would you like to know something interesting?
Interesting?
It's about the one writing all the rules. They're actually one of the participants in this killing game. I don't think I ever told you how many participants there actually were, did I? I was thinking I should probably clarify that.
Hey,
When you all first got together, in the main hallway, there were 15 people there, right? I think the first meeting may have led a little misunderstanding among all of you.
Misunderstanding? Are you saying...
in other words.
That's right, there weren't actually 15 of you.
Yes, indeed.
The total number of students taking part in this killing game was actually 16.
16 then? Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. 16th student, Mukuro Ikusaba. Mukuro Yusaba, the 16th student, laying hidden somewhere within the school, the one they call the Ultimate Despair. Watch out for her. She's part of the school life. She's part of the school life? So the one making all the regulations is... Oh, hi, Alicia. How are you? Maybe spread out the mentions. Why? Isn't it fun? Mukuro Kusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere within the school, the one they call... When you're done? I don't know when I'll be done. I could be completely exhausted by the time that I'm done with this. Because I am planning on going until after the class trial. But I'll see. If I can, I can.
Why?
Huh?
Hmm?
Did he say something?
Why are you telling us this?
Oh, well, because, like I told you, this killing game is desperately popular. You wouldn't believe the ratings. And since we got so many viewers now, I wanted to make sure everyone was on the same page. I don't want to wake up to a hurricane of complaints and hate mail, you know?
Yes, indeed.
Makes sense.
Well, now.
Okay, that's all you get for now. Oh, actually, I do have some revenge to get. So I have an extra bonus for you.
Revenge?
I want to get back at that sneaky Miss Giri, so I'm going to share a little secret with ya.
Seriously?
Hey.
You want to know how she wears those stupid gloves day in and day out all the time? Well, I'm telling you one I told you, but she wears them to cover up a bunch of hideous scars that she doesn't want anyone to see.
What?
Okay, that's all you get.
Monokuma's account has been added to the Truth Blood section of your handbook. Kyoko wears those gloves to cover up a bunch of scars? Wait, so on the back of her hand... The tattoo... Wait, but no. Monokuma specifically said there were scars, right? That's why Kyoko wears those gloves, to hide those scars. Which means... Those fake nails in the corpse. Are you thinking about Kyoko again?
What?
Forget about her. What matters now is uncovering Monokuma's trap. His trap?
Such ignorance.
God must have really hated you to make you so dull. Don't you remember what Monokuma just told us? He said there were 16 students, right? Which means Mukuro was a student here.
That's right.
Obviously, and Monokuma's trying to tell us that Mukuro is the one creating the rules for the game. But why would he tell us that, and why now? He said he wanted to make things clear so there wouldn't be any complaints later. The mere fact that he said that proves that Mukuro is connected to this case. That's why Monokuma revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. That's why he revealed the existence of a 16th student. He needs to make our investigation fair. Mukuro is related to the case?
It's certainly
Perhaps she's the one who
possible.
killed Kyoko. What? That would explain why we have a class trial, wouldn't it? If she's the student and she killed someone, that would make her part of the school killing game. Mukuro is the killer? She killed Kyoko? Anyone should be able to come to that conclusion, don't you think? Byakuya? I know we kind of fried your brain last trial because we served you a slice of humble pie. But I didn't think we fried your brain to the point of non-existence. Did you not just listen to what Monokuma just said? You dumbass. You fool. You absolute simpleton.
What?
But based on what Monokuma just told us, I've changed my mind.
It's all clear now.
Mukuro Kisama isn't the culprit. What makes you say that? We thought Mukuro, the ultimate despair, was the mastermind's true identity. If that's true, Monokuma's behavior makes no sense. Why'd the mastermind go out of their way to reveal themselves to us? That's a good point.
So, in other words...
Mukuro is giving us information that would raise questions about her would-be bold, to say the least. To make more sense than to assume that Mukuro isn't the culprit. So that's a trap. They want us to suspect Mukuro and come to the wrong conclusion. First off, Hifumi was not even close to a hero, and stop calling Mega Man because he doesn't deserve to have that title bestowed upon him. And second off, it's obvious who we're trying to root for here. And that is Makoto. That's what makes sense to me. The way you say it, it definitely does seem possible, but if that's really true, if Mukuro isn't the killer, who is? Well then, I believe our work here is finished. Let's move on. I'm sure there are other places in need of investigation. I should find out if that key and the dojo really are connected.
Let's go.
Well, are you coming?
I see.
Makoto, do you see the locker on the farthest right?
Very strange.
That's the only one that doesn't have a key in it at the moment. You understand what that means, right? We should probably use the key we found on that locker, right?
That's right.
Well, just try it. Okay. I took out the wood block and inserted it into the locker's metal lock, and the locker eagerly accepted the key and it opened. There are arrows in here, and it looks like 10 arrows in total. They look like they're made out of titanium, which means they're quite strong despite how thin they are. Of course, without a bow, they're nothing but strong little sticks. Strong sticks. Titanium arrows has been added to the troop bullets. Oh, there's something inside the locker. It's a wad ball of duct tape. I wonder what this was used for. Is that a bloodstain?
I see.
Is that what it... If it is, that means it must surely be related to this case. The duct tape is related to the case somehow? But how could that possibly be involved? I think that's all the locker has to offer for now. Is something wrong?
Very strange.
It's very odd, don't you think? The locker was hiding items that clearly are related to the case. But how did the locker wind up in the victim's room?
Why?
Or perhaps... Byakuya? Forget it. Come on, we need to continue on to the next location. Huh? What next location?
What?
There's still something I need to look into. We need to do more research on Fenrir. Fenrir, you mean the mercenary group that Mukuro is a part of? But how are we supposed to find out about that? Isn't it obvious? Where in this school would you go to research something? Research. Are you talking about the archive? That's right. That's right. The archive has all sorts of info that the general public doesn't have access to.
Let's go.
We only have so much more time till the trial begins. Come on, let's hurry. I believe there was a file related to Fenrir somewhere over here. Byakuya seemed to know the archive like the back of his hand, and we went straight for the shelf in the back. Ah, here we go. We quickly returned to the file in hand.
I see.
Take a look at this. I have no idea what it says. What language is this? How did you make it all the way to high school without learning a single word of French? I'm pretty sure most high schoolers can't speak French. Well, whatever. I'll read it for you, but I expect you to repay your debt 100 times over. 100 times? Isn't that kind of extreme? Fenrir is an elite fighting unit based out of the Middle East. Unlike military contractors, they're a fierce group of soldiers who engage in direct combat. They claim that a single member is equivalent to an entire company of regular soldiers. Just like Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok, their mere presence is enough to strike fear into any enemy. They have been involved in countless military battles and operations, most of which are highly classified. However, some time ago, they completely ceased all activity. At present, their continued existence cannot be confirmed. There are unconfirmed reports that the key members of the group were all neutralized. Rumors indicate they were killed to keep them from revealing the many state secrets they had acquired. Some, however, believe there's mounting internal tension within the group, and they simply imploded.
What?
What is it? This all just sounds like some sort of alternate reality. Well, it isn't. This is our reality, the only reality. These people are part of our world. Their battlefields aren't much different from our lives here, an unpredictable, unimaginable world. That's what makes it so exciting. Exciting definitely isn't the word I would use. So did anything jump out at you? This may be your last opportunity to learn about Fenrir. Now that you mention it, the report said something about where the name Fenrir comes from, right? That's right, it said the Fenrir is the Wolf of Ragnarok. Speaking of which, would you like to know something interesting relating to that? To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body. What? They got a tattoo to Fenrir? Could that mean... It is time.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly assaults us organisms, the earth,
But hello, knives.
natural phenomena. It so, please meet up in the usual spot.
Oh no, we haven't survived just yet. Also, I just realized I never took down the stupid rich boy thing, did I?
See you later.
Then the time has come. All we can do now is try to uncover the truth during the class trial.
That's right.
It would seem that way. Let's go. Well, Bianchi and Makoto showed up together.
Where the heck have you two been? You just disappeared without a word.
We were investigating, of course. How could you not figure that out by this point?
Makoto's ranked high enough for you guys to go off together? Just two of you?
Huh?
What, are you jealous?
Hey.
Or are you making up some kind of creepy fantasy for yourself?
What?
Stop talking and brace yourselves. He'll be here in any second. Any second. He could show up at any time. When I imagined what was about to happen, I immediately tensed up and prepared myself, but... We stood there for 5 full minutes, waiting for something weird to happen, and the 5 minutes became 10.
Why?
And what's going on here, and why hasn't Monokuma showed up yet?
Could it be?
Maybe he died again?
What should we do? Should we keep waiting here, or...
Or what?
What?
Sweet Mother Mercy.
Oh, did I scare you?
Come on.
I demand an explanation. Why did you waste my time and make me wait like that?
What? I mean, you wait. You got it all backwards. You're the ones making me wait.
Huh?
In other words,
I'm waiting for everyone to arrive. We can't start till everyone's here now, can we?
What are you talking about? Everyone is here. Been waiting for you.
Oh, sorry, but you're wrong. But I've been waiting for 10 minutes now, so it's okay if I punish the one making us all wait, right? If we all agree it's a violation, I'll arrange a punishment right now.
It's me you're waiting for. If it's me you're waiting for, I'm here. When I heard that voice, we all spun to look around.
Hey,
I'm here. No rule's been broken. She isn't dead. Nope. Kyoko! She's a clone? No, she isn't.
Kyoko, you're still alive.
No, that's a ghost. This music sounds really hopeful. It's my favorite soundtrack from the entire game. It's called New World Order. And it's by far probably... When I'm doing a workout, this pumps me up like nothing else.
Stop talking. You wanna fight? Do it at a class trial. You need to save some of the fun for later, right?
What?
But it's okay if there's no particular penalty for being late.
is that right?
I made it here just fine. What school regulation did I violate? Am I wrong?
You're so selfish, so spoiled. You're right, there's no penalty officially, but I'll bet you'll be sorry later. No, I'll make sure you're sorry later. Anyway, how's the bats on the elevator? I'll just be one step ahead of all y'all.
Monokuma's gone. We all rush up to Kyoko. Kyoko!
So you really didn't die.
Indeed.
Of course I didn't die.
Thank God. I'm so glad you're okay.
Perhaps, but that's not necessarily a good thing for us. Huh? He's right. Now we gotta deal with a ghost.
I told you, stop talking.
Let's go.
Come on, let's just go. Whatever we need to discuss, we can do it at the trial.
Master, wait for me.
Good call. Who knows what might happen if we take too long? You're taking too long?
I'll be happy when this trial's all over.
One after another, everyone piled into the elevator, but I couldn't help myself. I had to talk to Kyoko before this trial started. Listen, before we get started, I have to ask you, where have you been this whole time? That you used that key of yours to go somewhere, didn't you? So,
Correct.
I went to investigate the second floor of the dorms. The second floor?
That's right.
There aren't any monitors or cameras up there, so I was able to avoid Monokuma completely. Of course, I also missed his announcement because of that.
Whew.
I had no idea a body had been discovered. Then when did you find out?
So...
Just now, I finished my search and came back down, just in time to hear the class trial announcement. What if this place became a dark fountain? Considering that would mean that all the dead people here would have become here. Chaotic. Very chaotic. Do you have Jackenstein? Are you keeping Jackenstein in your closet too? No, I can just... I'm just using my Jackenstein voice. You're taking too long. Let them go, Shark Tyrant. I'm not holding anyone hostage. The only thing I'm holding hostage is the heart of your mom. That one did not land either. 2 your mom jokes in one day. Neither of them worked.
I took some time to go over the crime scene first. I can't go to a trial completely uninformed, can I?
So that's why you were late.
However,
The fuck is a dark fountain? Go play Deltarune.
I'm sorry I kept you all waiting. But if you were on the 2nd floor of the dorms, then that's what the key you found goes to?
wrong.
Actually, to be precise, not quite.
In other words,
I used Monkuma's secret tool, which can open any lock in the school.
What?
Just a second.
Hey, what are you two doing? Hurry up before we get in trouble with Monkuma.
Makoto,
We can go over all the details after we get through the trial, okay, Makoto? Right now, I just want to focus on surviving our current situation.
it would seem...
Because this is probably the single most crucial moment so far for me. For her? That's a strange way to put it. The cross trial is important for everyone, right? So why would it be a crucial moment for her?
Goodbye.
Well, that's all. Seemingly unconcerned, Kyoko made her way to the elevator. I'm just overthinking what she said, right? And the door slid shut.
Same people as last time. Still doesn't help how small it feels.
And the dread began to consume me once again. I can't imagine even ever getting used to the mental pressure that comes with preparing for an execution. In that dusky darkness, nobody said a word. We just stood there, silent and still. After an immeasurable period of time, the doors opened without warning. The dazzling light penetrated every depth of my eyes. But it wasn't the illuminating light of hope. It was the blinding light of despair.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
I forgot how much of an eyesore Chapter 5's courtroom is. What are we? In the clown? What are we? In the carnival? Is this Turnabout Big Top all over again?
Ah, I've been waiting forever for this. Feels like it's been forever since we got together like this. The time for pointless jokes and jabs is fast. Let's get on with the show.
So the curtain opened for a 5th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, and a deadly faith. A deadly class trial. And my voice gets a rest. We only have one more skill that we can use. We have everything. Funny enough, we have one for every victim. Sayaka, Chihiro, well, except for Hifumi, but we don't count Hifumi. Taka, and Sakura. Alright, let's just go. Class trial, all rise.
Let's begin with a if you can I okay, well, I'll leave the rest up to
Eggman
you.
was my hero. He was a pervert. Do you know what a pervert is, Nameless, or do I need to educate you?
Okay, well, I'll leave the
Oh,
room.
wait, why am
Let's
I doing
discuss
that?
the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify who exactly the unidentified victim is.
It's Kyoko. There's no other explanation.
I forgot about this. Honestly, Case 5 is a mixed bag of a case for me. I like it sometimes and I hate it other times.
But Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost!
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just because she's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
There's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
Okay. So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's traits to the traits of the dead body.
Her traits?
The important trait that Kyoko has,
I got it!
Kyoko's gloves.
I'm talking about her gloves. They'll give us some insight into the mystery. I'm sure of it.
In that case, I think it would be helpful
You're an
if
idiot,
someone
Nameless. I'm
explained
sorry to
why
say,
she
you
actually wears those
are
gloves.
straight up dumb. This is the first time I'm ever actively going to insult a member of my chat. You are straight up a dumbass. This isn't Ace Attorney where ghosts exist. Ghosts don't exist in this game.
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me. Apparently you have scars on your hands you don't want anyone to see.
Oh, you know, now that I think about it, the corpse wasn't wearing any gloves, right?
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion. I'm not convinced. The ghost is just trying to fool us all.
There's no way that corpse was Kyoko, but if I can't prove why, we're gonna be stuck here in this case and won't even move forward. So I don't have any choice but to... That's right, we're seriously having a non-stop debate over this shit.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
For once I agree with you, dude. For once I agree.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost. Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
they got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion?
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
What?
Shoot!
Okay, that wasn't it.
Kyoko there is just a ghost. Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't wearing...
they got burnt up in the explosion.
It's the dead body analysis. I knew it
She was
right
wearing
away.
gloves before the
Shouldn't have let you guys know.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
What?
Shoot!
How is it the fake nails?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost. Okay, then prove
The dead body wasn't...
they got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before...
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
How?
No, that's wrong.
How is it not the fake nails? Because they weren't in...
No. There's no way the corpse, whoever it was, they were wearing fake nails, remember? I imagine trying to wear gloves over nails like that would have been a pretty big pain.
This is why I need to know more about acrylics, honestly. I wear gloves over my regular nails, which are fairly... I keep them not long, like in an ugly way, but at least a little bit over so I can paint them. I forgot that acrylic nails are different than that. They're layered on top of your nail, not... I really need to get better at learning about that shit.
Besides, Kyoko wears gloves to hide her hands, right?
Can you tell how much I like this trial based on how much I forgot?
It'd be pretty weird for someone who's self-conscious about their hands to wear fake nails, don't you think?
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women, it's you.
Oh! Damn! You're gonna need some ice. Ooh! This gotta hurt. Jeepers. Ah.
Well, Kyoko, any thoughts?
Gotta quickly do something. Chat, I'll be right.
These gloves were custom made to the size of my hands to make sure they don't interfere with my daily life. If I wore fake nails, the gloves wouldn't fit properly.
Then that's that. The dead body doesn't belong to Kyoko.
Which should have been obvious since she's standing right here.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim? First, we need to figure that out.
That's the first thing I said. You're the one who's been dragging us around in circles.
I've been voice training lately? Nice. Identify the victim. Everything starts from there. Tattoo on right hand.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
There's gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition.
What?
Shoot! If Kyoko really... Then who died?
There's gotta be... I don't think so. The face was scorched and there wasn't any description. Oh, if we can't identify the body...
We can.
Then there's nothing else we can
Do, right? If Kyoko really... Then who died?
There's gotta be... I don't think so. The face was scorched and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma... Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can
Fuck.
do, right?
Let me listen to the whole
Kyoko
summary.
really... Who died?
I just want to get through this case as fast
The
as
face
possible,
was
honestly.
scorched and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Boom.
No, that's wrong.
Don't focus on the purple. The purple will block our statement if I'm not careful.
There was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real?
If you're lying, you'll die a cruel and unusual death.
Cruel and unusual death. This I gotta see.
She's just being stupid.
That's what we've been
Ignore
seeing this
Makoto.
entire time.
Tell us what you're talking about.
The key to figuring out who it was is the tattoo on the back of her hand.
Oh yeah. The design's pretty strange, huh?
Her master must have made her get it. To be like, you're my bitch.
At that point, just get a collar.
Seriously? They really did something that humiliating?
Don't kink shame, Yasuhiro. Don't kink shame.
No, that's not it. The identity of the victim is hidden within that tattoo.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I got it! The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belonged to.
Okay, so...
To show that they're a member of the team, each soldier that joins the squad would get a tattoo representing Fenrir somewhere on their body.
Fenrir?
The image that represents Fenrir is... Oh my lord. Why do we need a Hangman's Gambit here? A wolf.
Now I understand.
What was the point of that? It was a 4-letter word.
The representation of Fenrir is a wolf.
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. It's from Norse mythology. A huge, world-ending wolf beast.
Thank you.
He's the child of the trickster god Loki, and a female giant.
Man, after all this time, we finally got a glimpse of the literary all-star.
A wolf tattoo. Then that means...
Exactly. The body we found had a tattoo of a wolf. which means that person must have once belonged to Fenrir. So it must have been Mukuro.
What?
Hold on. Isn't she the one that was behind this whole thing?
You sound surprised, but you're absolutely right. Yes, indeed. The trial this time is to solve the murder of Mukuro Ikusaba.
Are you saying the mastermind is dead? And now we have to have a cool-ass trial?
No. It means we were wrong in thinking that Mukuro was the mastermind at all.
But I mean, being the ultimate despair seems like a pretty mastermindy title to me.
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of her as the ultimate despair in the first place.
Nope.
After all, looking at her profile, I didn't see anything that would fit such a description. All it said was that she was the ultimate soldier.
Mm-hmm.
If I remember correctly, that other information came from Kyoko. That's what you told Makoto, right?
So that means Kyoko got it wrong?
And who was she? Who was Mukuro Ikusaba? She's been gone this whole time? And when she finally turns up, she gets killed.
Usually when there's a scene where an important character dies, it has a lot more detail.
So you're saying she wasn't an important character, which would mean she was the same as us. Just another participant.
Then who's the real mastermind?
It must have been the Hope's Peak Academy headmaster after all. No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We already know your information about Mukuro was wrong.
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figuring out who killed Mukuro is first and foremost. Please limit all future prattle, chatter, and chit-chat as much as possible.
So, talking about whether or not Kyoko was a ghost was fine, but now that we're on a right track, you're putting a
Fine.
pause.
Uncovering the identity of the mastermind will have to wait. But remember this.
Hi, Celeste.
No matter what happens, we will find out who you really are. I stake my family name on it.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all such attempts at provocation. Now then, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial is because a murder among the students has taken place. Hammer that point straight into your big ol' brains!
What you're
Yippee.
saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us
Hi,
killed
Mondo.
Mukuro?
Wait, no! There's a chance that there's some mystery 17th person who's been
Hi,
hiding all
Chihiro.
along!
Nope. There are only 16 students in total that have been taking part in these events.
Seriously? Then one of us killed Mukuro?
Who did it? Who's the killer this time?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the list of possible suspects.
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
That's not what we know.
I got it!
Makoto and Kyoko.
You've narrowed it down to Kyoko and me, right?
Why do you say that?
Allow me to explain. Just after nighttime last night, I went to the garden, so I can confirm that at that point, there was no dead body there. So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and I were in the gym the entire time.
The gym?
That's right. The four of us were there trying to dismantle Monokuma. The whole time, we were very careful not to go anywhere alone.
Hi, Chihiro.
We even went to the bathroom in pairs. All of which is to say, the four of us all have alibis. The only ones without alibis
Are me and Makoto. That's why you're able to narrow down the list of suspects.
Yep.
exactly so.
The only suspects now are me and Kyoko. Damn it, I can't let this stand. Somehow I have to clear my name.
I have something I'd like to say regarding the whole alibi thing.
Are you thinking of raising an objection?
Well, before that, I just want to try and get a better idea of what time the murder took place. Doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at, well, it was after nighttime for sure. I'd say it must have been around 10 o'clock. So the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who saw the body first was Toko, right? And she went to go get the pickaxe.
So what time was the body discovered?
I got it! The body must have been discovered at 9 a.m., since that's when Toko went to get the pickaxe.
Now then, Toko, what time is it?
Well, when we left the gym, it was like just before 9 o'clock, so it's probably 9 on the dot now.
Okay, get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
He's right. It had to be around then.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened sometime between 10 at night and 9 in the morning.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit, so I don't have an alibi after 10 o'clock. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into each other in the dining hall, right? That was around... Oh yeah! Right around 7:30. I remember checking right before I went in, so I'm totally sure about it.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Murder happened between 10 p.m. and 9 a.m. I don't have an alibi from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. Okay, then. Looks like the game has begun. If I can't provide an alibi for that period, then I just have to prove the murder didn't happen during the time I don't have an alibi. To do that, I have to make it clear when the body ended up in the garden. I'm gonna
We've
say the
established a time
sprinklers.
frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
Nope, I was wrong about that.
Shoot!
We've established a time frame. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night
I just
and 9
this
o'clock
whole
in
lift
the
so
morning.
bad.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have
Any objections, now would be the time.
Something that happens in the garden at the same time every morning, so it still is
We've
the
established
sprinklers.
a time frame
For the murder,
It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock
No, because of the
No,
sprinklers,
it's wrong.
apparently. Why not?
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened anywhere near 10 o'clock. It had to have taken place way later.
And what makes you say that?
Because of the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off right at 7:30 every morning, right? So if the body had been in the garden before 7:30, then it should have been completely soaked.
Oh, hold on! I remember this part perfectly. The body was wet. Dripping wet, in fact.
Sorry, Toko, but you're wrong.
I'm wrong? How?
Because of the fact that the water came in after that.
Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet?
Nope.
I'm saying
No.
that the body was wet, but not because of the sprinklers.
What do you mean? By
Oh yeah, you were
denying
knocked.
sprinkler?
You were knocked
Are
out
you
during the
trying
time.
to deny my entire existence?
Yes, you are a figment of my imagination. You are nothing.
Man, you're totally wacko.
For once, you use your 2 IQ points, hero.
If you really think it wasn't the sprinkler, you'd better tell us why!
I need to prove that it wasn't the sprinklers that got the body wet. All I have to do now is hit Toko with certain evidence, and that should do it. If you look at the body itself, that should make it clear. Wait, is this seriously a bullet time battle? Oh, and me.
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything. Hold on. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. How can you say it wasn't the sprinkler?
Surprise,
This should
bitch.
prove it.
Are you on mild now? No. I've been.
Just remember what the body
Wait, no,
was
I've
like
been on
after
mild the entire
explosion,
time.
and you'll see why it wasn't the sprinklers.
Both the logic and everything
The top
else
half of
is
the body was
mild.
wet, yes, but the bottom half was completely dry. If the sprinklers got the body wet, shouldn't the whole body have been wet?
Does tempo just give infinite ammo? It also speeds things up.
So they only got the top wet? The bottom was completely dry? What a brutal maniac!
I'm so sick of her.
Same here, Hina. Same here.
Let's just move on. The reason only the top half was wet was because while the body was still on fire, I doused it with water. But only the part on fire, the top half.
Oh, then I guess the sprinklers really
No fucking surprise, dipshit.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the body wet, then the murder must have taken place sometime after the sprinklers turned on at 7:30 in the morning.
Which means she must have been killed sometime between then and
Hi,
when the body
Chihiro.
was discovered at 9.
But Makoto's alibi was only missing from 10 o'clock last night to 7:30 this morning, right?
So there's no way Makoto could have done it. I guess you had an alibi after all. Good for you.
In which case, the only one left without an alibi is Kyoko.
Kyoko's the only one who had an alibi. Which would mean that Mukuro's killer is... No, I refuse to believe it. Kyoko murdered someone? That's...
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever, which is why I can't let that happen.
Huh?
So are you saying you're not the culprit?
Of course I'm not. I have no reason to kill anyone. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this far into the game, and now you decide to blame me? Stop wasting time! Stop wasting energy! You really think your little trick is gonna work?
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you actually did have a reason to kill her.
Huh? She did?
She thought Mukuro was the ultimate despair. In other words, the mastermind behind everything. So she killed her to try and put a stop to all this. Isn't that right, Kyoko? But you made one catastrophic mistake. Mukuro wasn't the mastermind at all. And as a result, we were forced into another trial. Something I'm sure you weren't at all expecting.
So, that was her motive?
If she had a motive and no alibi, well then, I think it's pretty clear Kyoko's gotta be the culprit.
I'm not the only one without an alibi. Makoto's explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean the murder happened when he said it did.
What are you...
Because you see, there is a way the body could have avoided getting wet.
Interesting. I'm listening.
All it would take is covering the body with a certain something to keep it from getting wet.
Certain something of a scene that was used to cover the body. That would be... the tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the tarp, aren't you?
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do is cover the body with the tarp, and that'd take care of the water. In fact, that's exactly what the killer did. The dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirty, because that's the side that got covered in water. The side that faced down over the body, meanwhile, kept perfectly clean.
This proves that the killer used the tarp to keep the body from getting soaked.
But why would they go to all that effort just to keep the body from getting wet?
Most likely so they could cloud the issue of when the murder actually took place. In other words, to create an excuse exactly like the one Makoto just gave us.
Why would Kyoko say that? Would she want to make me look like the killer? No, I can't think about that right now. The tarp. If it was used the way that Kyoko said, the tarp must have touched the body, right? But the body...
Wait. Something's not right.
And what might that be?
I can't worry about Kyoko's motivations. If I don't do something, everyone's gonna think I'm the killer. I have to refute what Kyoko said.
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is pretty strange if you think about it. Because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up, right? Byakuya said it himself. Not to touch it, or you might get some on you. If you put a tarp on a body in that state, it absolutely would have gotten blood on it.
Well, maybe the culprit washed it, so nobody would know they'd used it.
If they had, they would have washed both sides. Just washing the one side wouldn't hide anything.
Oh, yeah, true.
More than that, what if the very blood we saw on the body was meant as a kind of camouflage?
Huh? The blood was camouflage?
What if, after the killer used the tarp to avoid the sprinklers, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong to the victim?
You mean someone else's blood? Where would they get something like that?
I know! They could have grabbed some of the blood packs from the nurse's office. That's what Hifumi did, right? When he pretended to be dead?
No, that's not what happened this time. The killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
Through, sad means. Blood from right, which must mean... They killed one of the poor chickens. They didn't do anything. The fuck was wrong with this killer?
Chicken blood?
What? Chicken blood?
When I checked the chicken coop before the murder,
Poor
there were
chickens.
5 chickens.
What did they even do? They were just living their little chicken lives. They weren't hurting anybody. Chicken butt? No, chicken blood.
But after the murder, there were only 4.
So you're saying someone killed a chicken and then covered the body with its blood? Man, that's messed up.
Your southern started breaking out. Oh, gee willikers. Really? Ah, well, tarnation. I guess I'm just southern. Nothing like I can avoid that. Yeehaw, motherfuckers. Anyway.
Killing a living thing just to do something like that is awful. They should have at least eaten it.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from
Food
the
always
scene
from the
so they
brains.
wouldn't be spotted walking around. Anyway, there's no denying that a chicken went missing, which provides a basis for my theory.
Perhaps, but even so, there's one thing that still doesn't make sense.
That is?
You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should have soaked into the ground around the body. But that's not what we saw. Only the victim's clothing had blood on it. The ground was completely clean.
I have to agree, that certainly is strange. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene. Maybe they covered the coat in blood beforehand.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
Uh-oh. No, no, no.
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a tough time keeping up. What settles what?
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body, the coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred.
I will say this, at this point, the case does get a little bit interesting.
They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime after the sprinklers had gone off, at 7:30.
If that's actually what took place, it certainly becomes possible that the murder happened earlier.
But to pull all that off, wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden after the sprinklers turned off?
That actually wouldn't have been all that difficult.
Hi, Sakura.
Huh?
They already had the coat ready, so they just had to grab the tarp and pull the coat over the body. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe, but still.
Hina, after you met up with Makoto in the dining hall, did you two stay together from that point on?
Oh no. I headed off to the gym, and Makoto didn't show up till later.
Then he had plenty of time to spare, wouldn't you say?
That's not...
Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is sound. Makoto's alibi is inadequate.
And suspicion falls back on me again. But why? Why is Kyoko trying to entrap me? I don't understand. This guy's dead body has been added to the truth bolt section of your notebook.
Well then, it looks like we're back to square one. Makoto's alibi is no good, so once again, our suspects are him and Kyoko.
For serious, man? Which one of them did it? Hey, why don't we let luck decide? Let's flip a coin. 50-50 odds.
Oh!
See? Pretty good idea, right?
No, not that. I just remembered something super serious.
Well, don't just stand there. Out with it.
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the body before it exploded, right?
And this
to the
is
Monokuma
the smoking
file, the knife
gun
went
that
all
makes
the way through, from
Makoto
front to
probably
back.
the more suspicious one.
So, what about it?
I'm pretty sure I'd seen that knife somewhere before. That's what I thought when I first saw it. I just remembered.
Listen, more important, now that we have this knife, what are we gonna do with it?
We can't just let Toko keep it, that's for sure. You don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway.
So, what to do?
Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Huh? Me?
It's the knife we gave to Makoto?
I have to go to bed. Bye. Bye, Asriel.
You don't seem surprised. You must have noticed earlier.
Yeah,
Then why did you hide that fact?
it's not that I hid it. It's just...
I couldn't be sure what actually happened last night. I thought maybe I really did kill her.
Suspicious. Very suspicious indeed. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it. 12,000% convinced.
Considering everything up until now, I should be able to make it clear. I have to prove I didn't murder anyone. I'm not the killer.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
If he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right?
Okay, it ain't that either.
Shoot!
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No, that's wrong.
What?
Wait, hold on. The stab wound isn't what killed Mukuro. That should be clear from the description of the cover-up we just heard.
Lies! We never talked about what killed her.
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp, and then put the bloody coat on it, right? In other words, the victim never wore that blood-stained coat until after they were dead.
Okay, fine. So what?
So, when we discovered the body, the knife had been thrust through the coat along with the body. Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed until the coat was put on, and she was already dead at that point, obviously the stab wound isn't what killed her.
Maybe you stabbed her twice. Once to kill her and once to cover it up.
The victim was stabbed twice in the same spot? No, there's no way that's possible. The exact condition of the body was written down for everyone to see.
I got it!
Monokuma file.
The Monokuma file clearly states that there was only one stab wound.
Oh yeah, it sure did. Totally forgot about that.
Then the knife
was just another piece of camouflage set up by the true killer.
We're left here with half and half after everyone has died. Half with brain cells, half without.
Exploding the body afterward was probably meant to do the same thing.
Look at the flying Toko.
The explosion severely damaged the body, making it impossible to know what really killed her. It was all the killer's attempt to destroy all evidence of their crime.
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound and then detonated the body afterward. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the cause of death, then destroy any evidence proving otherwise.
Oh, hey, I have a question. It kind of goes back to the beginning, but what's the deal with that explosion anyway? Why'd the body just blow up all of a sudden like that?
If you bothered to put that lump of gray matter between your ears to use, you'd know the answer.
Nice to
Well,
Hina.
if
She
you're
lost
so
her
smart,
girlfriend last
just tell
time.
me.
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown quantum particle caused an atomic level spontaneous combustion.
Hero, this is why I now remember why I disliked you.
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto. Tell her or we won't make any headway on this.
There's only one explanation I can think of for the explosion.
I got it! After the explosion, we found a tiny fragment of something on the ground near the body, right? That fragment reveals the cause of the explosion.
Huh? You know, I feel like I've seen something like it somewhere before.
That's only natural, because of course, we saw the same thing when we dismantled Monokuma. It's part of a bomb.
Yep. Bombs.
Oh! Then the explosion was because of the Monokuma bomb.
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more
Lap oil.
obvious by the minute.
Nope. Bombs. You want it. It's yours, my friend. As long as you have enough rubies.
They wanted the knife wound to look like the fatal injury so that we'd suspect Makoto. And the only one who would benefit from that is the only other possible suspect. You, Kyoko.
Hold on a second, Byakuya.
What's the problem?
Fun fact about that thing, it's actually not rupees, it's rubies. It's with a B instead of a P for some reason. Because the Zelda CDI games, for some reason, didn't know that it was rupees and not rubies.
Well, I just feel like we need to think this through. We still don't know what actually killed the victim.
That's true. It's definitely bugging me. What really killed her?
Fine. I have no problem with that. Let us continue the debate. It won't change the facts of the case regardless.
We need to determine what ultimately killed the victim. I need to concentrate.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't me because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh, yeah. According to the Monokuma file, that's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate?
Okay.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Okay, that's the wrong thing.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me because of the...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was... And more than that,
The victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
Wait, no.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
I now know.
well, yeah.
And it wasn't me...
Oh, yeah.
I think it's the final thing,
that's
which is
gotta be it.
Byakuya's
And more
statement.
than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
What? God, I'm tired. But I'm not gonna pause in the middle of a trial. Sorry guys, gotta quickly check something. That's what I was thinking too, Worf.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't me...
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence
that showed she was... And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds
Okay, we're gonna
across her
save that bullet.
Then, shall we
Continue the
The victim's fatal injury has
Bada
yet to
bam.
be...
I can't believe that worked.
Mukuro died because of the blow to the back of the head she suffered.
What about the wounds all over the rest of her body? They didn't have anything to do with it?
The Monokuma file makes it clear that those weren't fresh wounds.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, good point. If they were old, I guess they don't really matter.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming the blow to the back of her head is what killed her.
But then, what was the murder weapon?
The Monokuma file says she was hit with a blunt object, about as thick as a metal pipe.
Oh, I bet it was the pickaxe!
How is that even possible? If you hit someone with that, it'd cave their skull in completely.
Well, maybe they held it the other way and hit her with the handle.
No way! The balance would be all off. You wouldn't be able to swing it with any kind of power. I wouldn't mind testing it on you if you want.
No thanks. I bet you just hit me with the metal end and call it an accident.
I'd love to scoop out that nasty brain of yours, throw it on the ground, and spit on it.
Sweet mother of mercy.
I feel the same way. Looks like we're on the same page this time.
Damn.
Seriously?
We want to figure out what killed her, right? It just so happens we already know.
We already know? I knew we could count on you, Master.
So what was it?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
Why do
Surely
I
you've
need to
deduced
say
the
everything? I guess the titanium arrows, maybe?
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back
I
of the
can't
head
believe
with
that
something,
fucking worked.
and that's what killed her.
This case is a clown show.
And that something was the titanium arrow we found in the locker in the dojo.
An arrow? That's what the culprit attacked Mukuro with?
Indeed. There's no doubt about it.
Are you sure? That sounds kind of weird.
Hey! How dare you backtalk, Master? You have no right!
I'm not backtalking anything. I'm just saying what I think.
I don't blame Hina for doubting it, because there's one more thing about that weapon. One more secret. Probably has something to do with the bloody duct tape, doesn't it?
Titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master.
Damn it.
You have no right!
And you have no right to be breathing.
The titanium, it was in the dojo.
I have no doubt that was the murder.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because in the it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too...
Walla bam, walla boom. Damn, girl. I'm so tired of,
You're right.
of Toko's
Just the one
bullshit at
arrow
this
would have been
point.
too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker, we also found a balled-up wad of duct tape. The killer probably used this duct tape to bind multiple arrows together. Bundling them together using the duct tape would easily create a single weapon as thick as a pipe. And that's exactly what the killer did.
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle of sticks. One stick is weak, but put them together and...
Dang, that's harsh.
How is it harsh? You even listening?
Anyway, that explains the murder weapon.
Ooh, scary, get scared nerd. Wow.
As for who the culprit is that stashed the weapon in the dojo locker, it was you, Kyoko.
I've never been to the dojo.
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that with such confidence?
Because we have proof, of course. Don't we, Makoto?
Oh,
What's the matter? Surely you don't intend to protect a murderer. You know what will happen if you do, don't you? If you cover for the culprit, there's only one thing that can lead to the death of us all. Remember?
Of course I remember.
Then show us. Show everyone the evidence that proves Kyoko went to the dojo.
Evidence? Evidence that Kyoko went to the dojo. It must be connected to the dojo locker.
I got it! The one thing that proves Kyoko was in the dojo is right here. The key to the dojo locker.
And how does that prove anything?
Because I found it in your room.
It was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play dumb. That key is just the final piece of the puzzle. Your non-existent alibi, your clear motive, your attempts to frame Makoto for the crime. This all proves that you are the true culprit. You can't explain this away, so just give up.
Hold on a second.
Not this again. You really are dead set on defending her, aren't you?
No, it's not that I want to defend her. It's just, there's one more thing I need to ask her. Kyoko, I want you to tell me something. Last night, you were in my room.
No, he's defending her for a good reason. He's not just a simp. This isn't a Sayaka case.
Why? What were you doing there? That's what I need to know.
I was just protecting you.
What?
She was protecting me? Does that mean she knew I was being attacked? And she came to my rescue. Could that be when... Which would mean that Kyoko... She might have killed someone for me?
That's enough. The time for idle chatter is over.
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make this mistake. I'm not the killer.
I knew you were stubborn, but this is just getting ridiculous.
Really? But you should know better than anyone I didn't do it. Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know?
What? Hyaka should know better than anyone? Does that mean... I know who it is. No, you don't. I can guarantee you, you do not know who it is.
Those words you just spoke, what do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
Yes, he would. He would hide everything.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room, correct?
I will reform and need that later.
Could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke, what do you...
Exactly, I'm not the killer. You should understand.
Byakuya!
Master would never...
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
What's up, bitch?
No, that's wrong.
She was set up. Nope.
If I'm right, Kyoko wouldn't have been able to get into
Like
her
I
room.
said, you guys have no clue.
Huh? Why not?
Because she had given her room key to Byakuya.
I see. So that's what you meant. And if I had the key to your room...
Then obviously I had no way of getting in. Without my room key, I couldn't have possibly put the locker key in there myself. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally starting to understand.
No, that's not actually true. There was a clear contradiction in what Kyoko just told us. An obvious lie. This just isn't like her. To try and save herself with such a desperate lie. Does she really feel that threatened? Because she's the killer? Or is it something else? Is there a deeper meaning hidden in what Kyoko said earlier? If you vote for me and I die here,
the mystery of the school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen. This is a trap the Mastermind has laid for all of us. The Mastermind's trap? The Mastermind is trying to trap Kyoko? Well, it is kind of a setup. I guess I lied earlier. But what if that's not really true? What can I do? What should I do? What should I... The Mastermind's trap. The victim was Mukuro and Kyoko killed her? What does Kyoko really know? What am I supposed to do? Kyoko's lie. I'm the only one who knows it's a lie. I'm the only one who can expose it. But who can I trust? What am I supposed to do? The Mastermind's trap. You spend all your time trying to avoid danger, and you'll never move forward. But we all know the danger. We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, then we have no choice. Am I wrong? What do I do? I have to decide right here and now whether... Okay. So I'll say this right now. Run away doesn't do anything. Pursue the lie gives you a horrible, horrible ending that I'm just going to explain to you right out of the game. Okay, so in this ending, Kyoko is found guilty and executed. And basically, that's that. There's no more killings according to what happens after this, and they just continue to live their school life here. However, eventually, Asahina has kids with each of the individual male characters in the school. Why did Toko not get considered for any of this? Oh, I don't know, because she's fucking dead? Died of unknown causes? It fucking sucks, that's what it is. And as somebody who had canons Asahina as lesbian, it's even more uncomfortable for me. So, we're gonna do something a little bit unorthodox here. We're letting it go. I've made my decision. I have to believe in Kyoko. There's no way she would kill someone. There has to be a secret here. Something that has to do with the Mastermind's trap that Kyoko mentioned.
Well, does no one have a rebuttal? Have you decided to accept her assertion as fact? I see. So you still refuse to accept it. I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko didn't put the locker key in her room. That it was
Bringing children into the school? Yeah, even worse of an idea.
Who else could it have been?
I mean, Byakuya had a room key, right?
You! What are you trying to imply?
But of course, I have an alibi. From nighttime on, I was with you guys the entire time. I couldn't possibly have killed anyone, or put the key in Kyoko's room.
Well, someone had to put the key in there.
There's only one other possibility I can think of. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretended to find it there.
What? It had to be Makoto, right?
I don't see any other option.
Wait a second. You've got it all wrong. Let's think about it one more time. There's gotta be a hidden side to this case.
Huh? A hidden side?
First of all, there's something off about this entire trial. You all see it, don't you? Mukuro, who we didn't even know existed, suddenly shows up dead. And then we're thrown into a trial. And Kyoko even said,
I know
it's a trap
exactly
the
who done it.
Mastermind set for us.
Okay, time's up!
Huh?
Time's up! Class trial's all over! Everyone can stop talking now!
There's never been a sudden and abrupt end to a trial like this.
What? Time's up?
What do you mean time's up? There's no time's up. Since when have we...
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time. So then, it's time for voting time, okay? Everyone, please vote using the lever in front of you!
Voting time?
Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? A. B.
Now, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice or the dreadfully wrong one?
Hey, hold on!
What's it gonna be? What's it gonna be?
Who is the culprit? Who is the culprit? Who is it? Who is it? Looks like it's all coming out. Makoto! 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 Yippee! We were correct. Not really. Maybe. Who knows? What? You think I'm the killer? Sorry, man.
Sorry.
Yeah, sorry. It's all your fault.
Everyone, you're wrong. You've got all wrong. I didn't do it.
Yes, indeed.
Good job, everyone.
Good job.
Yep.
Yep, they got it right.
No. I know that's not true. None of this makes any sense. This whole trial doesn't make any sense.
Hey!
It makes perfect sense.
Shing!
It's the same as always. It's just like all the other class trials. I'm gonna end it the same way. It's time for your heart-pounding, positively thrilling punishment.
Wait. Why do I? Kyoko.
I don't expect you to forgive me. I know this is all my fault.
Kyoko?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
No, wait. Makoto Naegi has been found guilty. Time for the punishment. Game over. After school lesson. Makoto Naegi's punishment. Don't pay attention to the lesson on the board.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Yep. Surprise. Alter Ego isn't actually dead. They succeeded in hacking the school's mainframe. So thus, this execution has failed. Well, maybe not. Maybe not, because Makoto, you might want to find a soft landing there, buddy.
Huh? What's this? What's going on? Hey, was that?
Yeah, it had to be.
This
Alter Ego?
Alter Ego? It's some stupid virus from that stupid... They must have planned it when they invaded my network. Damn it to hell. I don't believe this.
It would seem...
It seems you finally made a miscalculation. No, you miscalculated from the very beginning.
What the heck?
What was that?
In other words...
What I'm saying is, you shouldn't have underestimated us.
What are you talking about? Why are you talking like you already won? I barely felt a thing. It was a pinch, an inch. Stupid virus is gone now. Got it! And so is Makoto. Maybe I didn't get to smash him flat, but you're never gonna see him again. To waste away in a garbage-strewn pit, in a way, that's even better. That's an even better special punishment. But it's still not enough. I'm still not satisfied. I'm still gonna bring despair to the rest of you, bring despair to the entire world.
Is he gone? Hey, Kyoko, what is the meaning of all this? Just what the hell is going on?
Calm down.
It's okay. We're not the ones trapped this time.
Huh?
In other words...
Now it's the mastermind that's been ensnared.
What did
What are
you
you
say?
talking about?
So...
You'll understand soon enough. Very soon indeed.
Massive high school towers over all the other buildings in this bustling urban area. It's like the school stands in the center of the entire world. Hope's Peak Academy. It brings in the top students from every field imaginable, a government-funded school of privilege. They say that if you come here and manage to graduate, you'll be set for life. For hundreds of years of tradition, it sends the cream of the crop into the workforce every year. It's built to raise hope in the nation's future, which makes Hope's Peak a pretty fitting name. There are two things you need to do to attend this school. One, you have to be at least attending high school. Two, you have to be at the very best at what you do. No ordinary student can enroll here. The only way in is if you're scouted by the school itself. And standing at the gate of the ultimate school filled with the ultimate students was me. What? Where am I? I woke up with my head resting on the top of a hard wooden desk. My body felt heavy. It would be weird for me to zonk off in the middle of some boring class or whatever, but what was I doing asleep just now? It wasn't any classroom I've ever been in before. What the heck is going on? Finally. I could finally feel my mind and body starting to come back together, and then I was awake. Or was this just another dream? A dream inside a hopeless nightmare. No, this isn't a dream. I could tell because the stench of invading my nostrils was too powerful for a dream. What an awful smell. I was in the vast, dark cavern with the barest hint of light seeping in. Trash was piled high across the area. This must be some kind of underground garbage pit. Heck of a situation I found myself in. But that was just the beginning of my problems. Was I gonna be stuck in here until I wasted away and died? No, I can't let this happen. Not after what my good friend went through to save me. I remember all too well what happened. Alter Ego saved me. And used up the last bit of their strength to do it. Yeah. So we've lost Chihiro 3 times. This game really loves torturing us, doesn't it? At least in my fangame, I didn't do something that cruel. My fangame concept, I didn't do something that cruel. So I can't give up now. For myself and for my friend. And with that, my pursuit for survival began. First was to look for a way out of here. Hey, it's the rocket from the opening cutscene. That's a rocket and a tank. I better not think too much about what I'm seeing down here. Is that an airplane? It's something like that wind up in a school's garbage pit. Why do they hate Chihiro? I don't know. It's locked. No matter how many times I pushed or pulled or kicked at all, it didn't budge. Getting out of here isn't gonna be that easy. Well, I'm not getting out of here anytime soon. Decided to look around for some food. There's plenty of food here, but it's all rotten. That was pointless too. Next I searched for some water. How can I be sure which liquids I can drink and which ones are all around a bad idea? Again, pointless. I feel like I'm blocked in on all sides. That's still not enough of a reason to give up because I'm still alive. As long as I'm alive, I'll never give up. After making that proud declaration, the next thing I decided to do was go to sleep. My sleep was deep and uninterrupted. That was the only way to preserve what little strength I had left after not being able to eat or drink. I can't be sure, but I think at least a full day had passed. All I did was sleep and sleep. It's like waiting for some kind of sign to come falling out of the sky. However, what fell from the sky wasn't a sign. Not exactly. What the? The strange sound pierced my silent isolation, jarring me awake. As I watched, the pile of garbage jostled and formed into an odd shape. Did something fall down over here? Something fell from up above. What could it have been? A giant piece of trash just fall out of here? Carefully stretched my hand to wherever it was that had tumbled down here with me.
Just a second.
A giant piece of trash? Rude. Before she even emerged from the pile of garbage, I knew who it was.
It smells awful.
Funny cup noodle. This place smells awful. Kyoko?
Indeed.
You look like you're doing better than I expected. What are you doing here?
So...
Isn't obvious? I'm here to help you. I'm glad to hear that, Kyoko. Kyoko? You got a little garbage in your hair. She gave her head a quick, sharp shake to get rid of the trash and faced me again.
Hey.
First, I have something for you. Go ahead and eat. We should talk once you're finished. Thank you! I snatched the bread and water she was holding out for me. Within seconds, it was in my mouth and making its way towards my stomach. That really hit the spot. Now I've got all the energy I need to keep going. So you still haven't given up, then? Of course not! After all, the fact that I can keep going forward is about all I'm good at.
Hmm?
Well, that's not such a bad thing to be good at. And I know it's a weird place to stop, but that's gonna do it for today when it comes to Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. Tomorrow, we find out who the mastermind is, what their plan is, the status of the world, and everything else. In due time, my friends, you will truly learn the story of Danganronpa. Yep, I'm leaving you on another cliffhanger. Oh, hey, Kyoko. And it's so easy when you're evil. This is life, you see, the devil tips his hat to me. I do it all because I'm evil. And I do it all for free. Your tears are the pain I'll ever need. Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope you're excited, because tomorrow we put an end to the Hope Speak Academy killing game. See you soon.